It was a warm afternoon when Karen decided to escalate things further. She had once again overstepped her bounds, towing a doctor's car from the HOA parking lot for a trivial violation. Word of her antics spread quickly through the neighborhood, and the local community was growing tired of her overreach. But what she didn't know was that her husband had begun documenting her every action. Hidden cameras, financial records, and text messages revealed a pattern of abuse of HOA power, intimidation, and illegal enforcement. And he wasn't just documenting it, he intended to expose her. I was on my ranch, tending to the livestock, when her husband showed up unexpectedly, holding a thick folder. "You're going to want to see this," he said, handing me the documents. My eyes scanned the pages. Detailed evidence of Karen's illegal towing, harassment, and misuse of HOA authority. Each instance had dates, times, witnesses, and financial records showing the consequences of her actions. Karen stormed up to the ranch a few moments later, furious. "You can't interfere with HOA matters," she shouted. "That's illegal." I calmly raised an eyebrow. "Funny, Karen. It seems your husband thinks otherwise. All of this," I said, waving the folder, "is documented. Every misstep, every illegal action. The authorities will want to see this." Her face twisted with panic. For the first time, she realized that her carefully constructed image of power and authority was crumbling. The same people she trusted to follow her commands were now aware of her misconduct. Her husband, who had previously remained silent, stepped forward with a quiet but firm tone. "Karen, your actions have consequences. I've documented everything. If this continues, the HOA could face lawsuits, and you personally could be liable." Karen sputtered, trying to deny the evidence, but it was overwhelming. Photos of the towed car, witness statements, and her own messages proving intent left her without any defense. The arrogance that had driven her to harass homeowners was now her undoing. I smiled calmly. "Your misuse of authority has been recorded. The doctor's car, the threats, the harassment. It's all here. I suggest you start thinking about consequences." For poetic justice, the moment she tried to call the HOA board to pressure them into supporting her, I provided them with copies of the evidence as well. The board quickly distanced themselves, realizing her repeated illegal actions could put them at risk. Her status as HOA president became meaningless overnight. Neighbors, who had once been wary of her, began whispering about her exposure. Karen had spent years trying to intimidate, threaten, and enforce her authority, only to have it all revealed by the one person closest to her. By the end of the day, the ranch was calm again. Karen's husband had effectively exposed her, stopping her from further overreach. My property, my peace, and my legal standing remained secure. The HOA, once a source of endless frustration, was now powerless in the face of evidence and accountability. Karen had learned, albeit the hard way, that arrogance, entitlement, and abuse of power have consequences. And this time, her undoing didn't come from me, or even the law, but from the one person who knew her best. Justice had arrived in the most poetic form possible.